What is up, everybody? It is ALexNorimaki. It is the evening time, and yes, my dome piece is wrapped up because I was pretty sure I was about to take a nap. I mean, it's 8:15 p.m., so by nap, I mean I was going to probably drop dead until 11, wake up incredibly dehydrated and hungry, scour the kitchen for some snacks way late at night, and then go back to sleep. The point of this video today is I actually asked around on Twitter and Instagram. If you're not following me on either of those, mayhaps you should do that. I also posted on Reddit, and I asked the simple question of, what is your most controversial Animal Crossing hot take? I said it can be from whatever Animal Crossing game you want. Obviously, the relevant one would be New Horizons, but whatever your hottest take is for Animal Crossing, any part about it. Reddit popped off in the Animal Crossing subreddit, so we are here to discuss these responses. It's no judgment. I'm just gonna say my whole piece on it because there's a whole lot of controversy in the Animal Crossing community, whether it be about the game itself or just some of the members. So let's just discuss this, shall we? And if you're gonna be down in the comments, be respectful of others. I would love to hear your opinions about anything you have, controversial or hot take otherwise, down there. But this is a peaceful place. Penguin Village is not for mean people. First hot take is from Devious on subreddit. It says, gold roses are ugly. The shine looks unnatural and tacky. Also, I don't get the hype with the concept of getting popular villagers. Like, why should I care? I have Zucker, who I think is pretty popular, and he's not all that exciting. My faves are Peggy and Rudy, who aren't that popular. Valid. Also, I think most of the extravagant waterfall landscapes are kind of boring. Also, waterfalls are so loud that I don't know how they stand it. Some are creative and pretty, but a lot are repetitive. Also, ironwood kitchens are boring and look busy. Like there's just too much going on. Okay, let's break this down first. The first thing, golden roses are ugly. I gotta agree with her. It just looks like somebody took a bunch of spray paint and just... What? You know what I'm saying? Just right on in there. It looks ridiculous. Like, if they had maybe just made, the rose itself gold, but, the stem and the leaves were still green, it might have been pretty cute, you know? I might would put those on my table outside, but it's just it's a friggin' statue sitting outside my house. Like, why do they look like that? They don't need to look like that. The hype around popular villagers. If you don't know who the popular villagers are, let me lay them out for you. Zucker. He is an octopus villager. I've never had an octopus villager, and so I really can't stick to it. Honestly, he looks a lot like a Deku from the Legend of Zelda series, and so I'm really not about it. Another popular would be Raymond. He is new to Animal Crossing. This is his first game where he's ever been in it. He is a gray cat with heterochromia, 2 different color eyes. He always wears glasses, and he looks like the most uptight guy nobody likes at your office workplace. I could see why maybe people would like him because he is so different looking, but at the same time, I mean, he's cool or whatever, but I don't care that much. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Her third point, I think most of the extravagant waterfall landscapes are kind of boring. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I feel like if you really know what you're doing, you can do some pretty cool things with waterfalls, but when people got a 6 mile long entrance that's just flanked by waterfalls, I can't even hear myself think. Those waterfalls are loud, dude. I should really do an update on my island. I have changed so much, but my island doesn't have a single waterfall on it anymore. What's the point? You get close to that thing, you can't hear the music, you can't hear your thoughts, you can't hear anything. Also, ironwood kitchens are boring and look busy. I ain't with that one. My kitchen has the ironwood kitchenette in it, and it does have the ironwood stools, chair thingies in it, but most of my kitchen actually is an ironwood, but there is a lot of iron and there's a lot of wood. They're just not together in one piece of furniture, you know? Raymond and the other S-tier villagers are overrated. Just get who you like. If you get Raymond, that's fine, but people who sell them for millions of bells are just crazy. Okay, let's talk about that one, because that's what annoys me. There are people who are legitimately giving somebody the right to come and get Raymond to move from their town to theirs under the condition that they pay them an extravagant amount of bells, Nook Miles tickets, bells and Nook Miles tickets, or in extreme cases, a lot of actual cash. What is wrong with you people? It's a video game, first and foremost. I know it's a lot for a video game YouTuber to be saying, but it is in fact a game. Why would you ever ask for thousands of dollars so somebody can come over to your island just to get Raymond to move in? Why would you pay somebody thousands of dollars? Is it that deep, bro? I don't understand. And then there was those ridiculous tweets I saw like a month ago where someone was like, Raymond is my happy character, and I don't like the way that you're treating him, so I want to see him in boxes on your island as soon as physically possible, because you do not deserve him. Video game! Cerulean Dragon 37. Talking to villagers in New Horizons gets stale. They have the same repetitive 2-text box dialogue every day. If Diva asks me one more time, have you ever looked out? Have you ever stood on the beach and looked out over the ocean to the other islands and wondered what life is like over there? No, I didn't do it the last time you asked me that question, which was an hour ago, and I'm not gonna do it now. Y'all get mad that we keep talking to you, hoping you have new dialogue, when really you could fix this problem if you were more diverse in the things you choose to say. But no, instead all I get is, wow, you're really talkative today. How can I help you? How can you help me? Say some new words. That's how you can help me. Bubblegum KK ain't the best bop in Animal Crossing. You telling me you can't vibe to KK Condor? KK Step? Go absolutely feral to KK Jongata? Come on. Word. I actually saw somebody on Twitter who was like, I can mail you a copy of Bubblegum KK for 20 Nook Miles tickets. 20 Nook Miles tickets. Let me do some rudimentary math real quick. 20 Nook Miles tickets is worth, one Nook Miles ticket is worth 2,000 Nook Miles, right? So, if we multiply 2,000 by 20, we get 40K. That's 40,000 Nook Miles you want me to spend so you can send me a song? Wait, hold on, it gets better. One Nook Miles ticket is worth 10,000 bells. To do that math, okay, times 20 is 200K. You want me to spend the cost of one of my house upgrades for Bubblegum KK? You people just like smug and normal villagers, and that's why your towns are boring and generic.
Yikes.
Winning on this one, let me see. Smug and normal villagers. The normal villagers are normal for a reason. I had Annalisa moved out of my town, you guys. I had Annalisa. She's a normal villager. She was okay, but she'd just be like, it's another beautiful day, or I hope the rain comes. Smug villagers, I gotta be in the mood for them. I'ma keep it. A favorite kind of villager? Eileen Cranky. I love cranky villagers. Butch is my favorite cranky villager. I love cranky villagers. Cranky and the lazy villagers, although they have just turned the lazy villagers into straight up hoarders in this game. If I have to hear Derwin or Filbert tell me about the bugs in their floor, oh flip. Ew! First and foremost, disgusting. Do you know what a broom is? I have on multiple occasions seen Filbert sweeping the plaza, but he won't sweep his floor! Too many people on here accuse their game of being glitched when something is taking the same amount of time it has in previous games, and then get mad when it happens if it isn't exactly how they want it to be. Like someone literally posted today that red and all art needs to be removed because it forces people to have to buy the online service, even though that's clearly not true. I can see both sides. Bear with me. I can see how you would think it would force you to have the online service because your shop more or less only sells one variant of something. For the longest time, my shop only sold roses, which is my native plant, and tulips. And I'll have hyacinth. I always have roses because they're my native, but I also have hyacinth going on right now. Last week I had cosmos. You do have to have patience in this game if you're gonna be too afraid to time travel, which I am not. I'm not saying you should have to sit there and be bored because you dug up all your fossils and shook the crap out of all your trees and you're ready for the next day to come. I get that. I absolutely do. More than anybody, because I don't have patience. I'm the most impatient person you will probably ever meet. Now, let me get one thing clear. I started playing Animal Crossing with New Leaf, so there are a lot of things I don't know still, but I do play New Horizons. Now, I personally don't care about getting popular villagers. I care about getting ones that are new to me or ones that I have had before. Everyone's talking about Raymond or whatever, but what about Kid, Cat, or Teddy? In New Horizons, after you get 3 stars in KK Slider, there's nothing's really fun. Just gotta check for fruit, look in Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny, sell the fruit if there is fruit, etc. And I don't like how any of the tools break in New Horizons. And to me, it seems like the dead is like double that in New Leaf Step. And how there are less fruit types. I could go on forever, but I still love Animal Crossing. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The whole thing about after you get 3 stars and KK Slider on your island, there's not much to do. You get out this game what you put into it after a while, my guy. Like, I took the time to... I'm still not done. It's been going on for like a month now. I have been taking the time out of every day to sit there and decorate the crap out of my island. It is harder than I thought it would be to get a 5-star rating. That's a goal to work towards. In the interim, there's events going on. We have the wedding event going on right now, and I still have no idea how to even get into that, but there's always something to do, you know? Catch all the fish. There's a lot of things that you can do. You have to be willing to go and find them. And to me, it seems like the dead is like double that of New Leafs. It is. It's... Bro, okay. Like I said, I've played every Animal Crossing there was. The original one, your first house loan was 17,500 bells. Your first loan, what was your first loan in this one? Like 20 something? Granted, it could be paid with Nook miles, but bro, like the concept still stands. There is absolutely inflation going on. This one's a really big one that I feel like I really do need to speak on. One of the comments I got, not in Reddit, won't say where I got it from. One of the comments was, quote, "Everyone is annoying," referring to Twitter. Animal Crossing Twitter is an interesting landscape because it is somehow a mix of the most sweet-hearted and well-intentioned people, but also some very disrespectful, homophobic, and racist people. And granted, that's any community. It's sad to say that. We're in the midst of some severe racial unrest, and it's draining me to even talk about it, but it does need to be talked about. It's been staggering watching Animal Crossing Twitter lose its mind over this kind of stuff. And I do absolutely understand, and I love the people who are going out of their way to be like, bro, I don't support racism, I don't support homophobia and all of those things, but the people who are doing those things, or who are saying things like, I don't want to see politics on my Twitter. I just want this to be escape from the real world. You want to escape from the real world, you'll get off the internet. The real world is now on the internet, and it's going to find you. If you want to escape from the real world, you'll put the internet off of your phone, you'll take the internet off of your Switch, and you'll play Animal Crossing like a caveman. That's the only way you're going to be able to escape from the real world. But by you just saying that, there's a whole lot of privilege to that. I haven't had to deal with that problem, but I've seen so many people who are just trying to say their support for Black Lives Matter or their support for Pride because today is the first day of Pride. And people are just like, I don't want to see that. I'm unfollowing you because this isn't supposed to be a place for like, this is just Animal Crossing. I just want to plant my flowers in peace. Plant your flowers in peace. Get off the internet. Those are the hot takes for Animal Crossing, mixed in with a little bit of something that needed to be said. We did need to talk about this. I hope that you guys also feel empowered to tell me your hot takes about Animal Crossing because I think it's hilarious and I also love hearing new opinions, but I hope you guys also stay safe in this climate. It's incredibly unstable. Tell people that you know. If you've got friends who are people of color, reach out to them, let them know that you love them and you support them. If you've got friends who are LGBTQ, reach out, support them, love them. It is a hard time out here. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Peace.